The Governor's Office of Highway Safety, the Dalton Police Traffic Division. Hello, Freddie. Good evening, Thomas. I'm just chilling like a villain. You know what I mean, Vern? Not a whole lot of nothing. I come up here to the library, going to use the computer, but the library is only open until 1:30 on a Saturday. Now, I did not know that. We had that vehicle pull in, that police vehicle pull in before I could get my live going. There was 2 police officers in the vehicle. I thought they was getting out, but the one looked like he went back to get back in. Gotta get out sometime. Mile High Community Channel. Great to see you again, brother. That wind's starting to kick up a little bit. It'd be nice if I could go up to the fence like I did before, but after I went up to the fence when they had it closed, they put these signs up. Now, if the Dalton Police Department wants to be transparent, they could, one of them, walk out here and let me get a tour of the back lot. You can't actually see up there to the... Well, we don't want to go past this sign right here. There they go. That one is already here. I didn't see him sitting in the car, but there's the other 2 up yonder. These are the 2 that just pulled in. Looks like they're doing something to the car. Did they have something stashed up and under the wheel well? Oh, he's got the wheel off of it. They got to get their stash out of the wheel where they had the stash stashed up in the wheel well.
This gentleman is waving at us. How you doing, sir? Why don't you come out here and give us a tour? Let us get a tour of the back lot of the Dalton Police Services Center. EagleNick Audits is my media company. I am EagleNick. He waved at us anyway. But now I wasn't coming up here. It just happened because I went to the library first and the library is closed. We got a gentleman walking down the side. Walk on the other side, keeps looking over here at me. Now this, look what they did with that land. Boy, they made a penny or two off of that, boy. Our government just made a big buck. That is like the Taj Mahal City Hall up there. You know what I mean, Burn? Can you say extravagance? Yeah, I didn't know that police officers worked on their own cars. But they took the wheel off, put another wheel on. I guess they got to get their stash out of that wheel. They got to break it down. They may have picked up some bribes somewhere and got to take it inside and have it broke down so they can split it up with everybody. Better make sure y'all give the police chief his cut. Yeah, we can't go past a sign here. They put a sign up there especially for EagleNick Audits. You know what I mean, Vern? That sign wasn't there. Or them signs wasn't there, rather. They got one on both sides here. What you hiding in that tire? You rotating the tires? Caught a nail? I thought y'all was breaking it down to get your stash out of it. Y'all better make sure to give the police chief his cut. Said they caught a nail, but I think they got something inside of it. You know, I've seen too many times on TV at the border where they bust open a tire and it be loaded down with contraband. That may be where they hide their bribes till the end of the day. Then they come in here and got to take the tire off they hid it in. You know what I mean, Vern? Michael Kuckle, the true spitter. Welcome back, brother. We're going to utilize our sign here for a minute. Drop that song for just a minute. I'll let that sign here hold my phone up while I try to get this cigar lit. Do y'all know I was just giving them a hard time when I said they had something stashed in the tire, but it is possible. Criminals hide stuff in tires. Dalton Police Department has proven itself many times over to be a criminal organization. They violated my rights so many times. Yeah, they won't do it while I'm live streaming. You know what I mean, Burn? They'll come up after I get through live streaming. That is the only times they've ever come up and said anything when they knew I wasn't live. Good evening, Alan Davis. Let's go over here and see if we can get a better view down through here. Just gotta look right down the edge there. So, you know, they were smart enough not to put them signs really past this telephone pole. You see, they nearly perfectly aligned. They may be a little bit over it. So I can map out from this pole right here all the way up through there. This is the public right-of-way, public access. You see that power pole. Hey, great to know that, brother. Was that you that blowed when you drove by? Hello, Tubal Kane. Hello, Trip. XX Tripler. You was the white truck. All right, brother. Where was I at? Was that now or was that earlier? Good afternoon, Wilco. Roger that. You know what I mean, Vern? We're watching these police officers change that tire on that police vehicle out there. I see number 76, the second vehicle. I can't tell what this gray one is. I don't see the vehicle number on it. But the second one there is 76. The other one looks like it says 87. Then 85. And then it looks like maybe 86. I didn't know they parked them in order. El Chupacabra, Mr. Mike, how you doing, brother? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know what I mean, Vern? That is child abuse. Oh, EagleNick, don't throw babies. I'll get in trouble. That's the first work they've ever did in their life since he worked for the Dalton Police Department, changing that there tire. Now, he said they picked up a nail, but they could have ulterior motives. They could have had something stashed in that there tire. This is the first time that I've ever heard of an auditor catching a police officer changing a tire. So this is a first right here, folks. Hey, them zombie babies now, I'd punt them like a football because they'll bite you. Does anybody have the time? It should be around 4 o'clock, I think. Maybe a little after 4 o'clock. I hope he tightened the lug nuts back up tight. If he didn't, the wheel could end up coming off when they're riding down the road. That'd be something to see, a police car with 3 wheels. We are standing in the grass, but we are not past that there sign. You know what I mean? I think they might be going back out. The one on the passenger side got in and sat down. I don't reckon he can drive from that side. I've not seen none of them right side drive. Not police vehicles, and they do have mail trucks that are right side drive. We don't want to go up past their signs right here, you know. We don't want to be in violation of any laws or any restrictive signage. That is not a law, but that is a restrictive sign. Now, that is how you keep people from going beyond a certain point. No, I believe he's in there breaking down that tire, getting all that stuff out of it they picked up today. They might have had a big bust and they stashed some of the stuff and some of the money in the tire. Now they're breaking it down. Yeah, he could be taking a nap. I wish I had old Snatchy out here with me, that Motorola G Pure that Lieutenant Bishop with the Dalton Police Department snatched out of my hand. Now, I could be connected onto this public Wi-Fi on old Snatchy, and I could pull it into where we could count the hairs on his face if he's got any. We would have got a close enough view, we would have been able to see the tire well. This one don't zoom anywhere near like that Motorola G Pure. This is a TCL. It does a decent job, but I've already cracked the screen at the very top right corner and across from the left bottom over to the right. Hello, Mr. Kyle Hale. We are live at the Dalton Police Service Center. You know what? A bicycle park right up here on the sidewalk. Now, we just left from the library, but the library was closed. I thought it stayed open until about 6 o'clock today. Now, he might try to get out and slip inside while I walk right here, but I was going to try to get right here where you can see the sign. I could do some reconnaissance and go over there and check out their shrubbery. This is where we're at. The City of Dalton Police Services Center. You know what I mean, Vern. We better go back up here. They like to be slipping stuff out the back door when they know I'm not up here. We might catch them running across the parking lot with it. They better make sure to remember to rat them out. Yep, out. Look, going up that hill over yonder. There's one done slipped out the other end down yonder, going up the hill. That other one came out. What do you think? Are they going to come this way, or are they going to go out the other end? I would say they will come out this end because they do not look like they are scared of EagleNick. And EagleNick is definitely not scared of them, so we should be all right. Y'all fellas don't have to be afraid of old EagleNick. My phone won't hurt you. We would like to have some good police interaction. See, I told you they're not scared of EagleNick. Number 47. Let's get back out of the way so we don't block his view. Number 47 with the Dalton Police Department. Had to change that there tire. That's all right. They can look at me. I wanted to look at them too. They both waved. I told you they wasn't afraid of old EagleNick. Oh, it's. And hey, there is no reason to be, because EagleNick is not breaking any laws. I'm not committing any crimes. I'm not trying to provoke anyone or instigate anyone. Like I said, I had stopped off at the library. Is where I was going. I was going to use the computer to do some things on my YouTube channel. Hey, be sure to check out my new YouTube channel if you haven't already, and share a bunch or all of my shorts. Help me get my new channel out. It is 5 days old and I've got 26 subscribers. No, brother, I am not afraid of the United States Postal Service. I proved beyond a shadow of a doubt the corruption within the Dalton Police Department, the United States Post Office, the state of Georgia government, the Whitfield County Courthouse, and all. I do not have to go back to the post office. I've already accomplished what I set out to do and had poster 7 posted at the post office in downtown Dalton, Georgia. I went back and did a FOIA request, a open records request, and that is when the public defender said they obtained a warrant for my arrest when I was exercising my constitutional rights at all times. It is a clear violation of my Fourth Amendment rights. A clear violation of my 14th Amendment rights to equal protection under the Constitution. My new channel is EagleNick Rocks. Spelled the same way as this channel, but with rocks on the end. Capital R, lowercase OCKS. EagleNick Rocks. Now, I'm mostly just doing musical shorts, but I have put 3 of the videos that some of the shorts has came off of, and I plan on putting the 2 or 3 more of the videos on the channel just so people will have content from where the shorts or some of them have came from. So they will know that it is not something that I have doctored or made up. CNA Adventure, welcome onto the live stream. Thank you, Freddie. I exposed corruption within our post office. Now, the whole reason I started investigating the post office downtown Dalton, Georgia, is because I had trouble with my mail delivery since well before the pandemic. It was practically non-existent during the pandemic. I hardly ever got any mail. Our United States Congress had been investigating the United States Postal Service, the whole Postal Service, the whole United States Postal Service since December the 23rd or December of 2023. Now, that is when I did my first audit of the Dalton Police Department, when I witnessed a female Dalton Police Department officer violating the rights of a homeless lady by asking her for her name and her date of birth when she had not committed a crime. She was in the public. Georgia does not have a stop and ID law for pedestrians. Unless you are committing a crime, you do not have to identify yourself. That is why I did not identify myself to Officer O'Neill, driving vehicle number 72 with the Dalton Police Department under the Walnut Avenue Bridge. Now, Officer O'Neill violated my Fourth Amendment rights by illegally obtaining my name to put on a loitering warning when I informed him that I was exercising my First Amendment rights, freedom of the press, because the Dalton Police Department does not understand the Constitution. They do not seem to understand that we, the people, have constitutional rights protected by the United States Constitution. Now, I have people telling me that has ruled that government buildings is not Hey, the building. Hello, Lauren Reyes. It is the Eagle. This is EagleNick. Oh, this. You know what I mean, Vern? And you know, I just realized something. It is a lot warmer today, being March the 1st. Now, that's how come my hands was shaking so bad in my first videos, because it was freezing cold. My hand. Where are you from, Lauren Reyes? Miss Lauren? And where did you go, Mr. Kyle Hale? That went to go around to the front because the front is closed. And it has amazed me that there's only been one car come in that I've seen, the one that changed the flat, or they said he had picked up a nail. That looks like number 98 right there. But there's only been one car come in. And one car went out, and two cars went out. The one that came in went back out. But there was another car went out, but he went out the other end and went up the hill. He didn't come over this way where old EagleNick audits could see what car number it was. Now I want to give an update on that traffic stop yesterday. That vehicle number 75 with the Dalton Police Department. They pulled that black man over because he had a brake light out. I seen him today at lunchtime at Providence Ministries, and he said he did get it fixed. But I told him I was only live streaming them to make sure that they did not try to violate his rights or hurt him. And he thanked me for it. But you would be amazed how many police officers Dalton, Georgia has. I'm pretty sure the majority of the officers gets to drive their vehicle home. So we are paying for the gas for them to ride around on their job, and then we pay them for the gas for them to drive it home. That takes that vehicle out of service where it can't be used by another officer. It requires them to have all them extra vehicles. And like I said, they use the top of the line. Now that is amazing. I just now realized it. That one gray car here is a Chevrolet, and everything else they use are Fords. They love to do business with the Ford of Dalton. I'm sure there's kickback somewhere off all them vehicles. Our government, city and county, purchases from the Ford of Dalton. Look, I can see a cat going across the parking lot up there. Y'all see that kitty cat? Hello, Mr. Jack Walls. How you doing, brother? Look, let's look through their sign. Look through their sign at their stuff. Got blurry again for a minute. I don't know why it gets blurry, but we are about to hit 36 minutes. I guess we're going to get ready to go ahead and end the live stream, and I might head on back toward Providence Ministries to go eat dinner. I only stopped by here because the library was closed. I would have still been at the library using the computer if it hadn't been for that. But it doesn't look like no Dalton police officers is going to come out here and give us a tour of the back lot. We have been on here for 36 and a half minutes. I'd like to thank you all for coming on to the live stream here at the Dalton Police Service Center. No, I cannot go knock on the door, Hawk. You see this sign? Authorized personnel only. Now, they put these signs up because at one time these gates was closed, and I walked all the way up to the gate, live streaming through the cracks. So they put these signs up right here and opened the gates up wide, hoping that EagleNick would be illiterate or stupid and walk up in there where they could charge me with being where I'm not allowed to be. But EagleNick is not illiterate. I am not stupid. I do not violate signage. You know, when they came in my yard on the property that I co-own with my siblings to arrest me, they were the ones who was trespassing. The property is posted, no trespassing, private property. They did not have a warrant in hand. They never showed, served any paperwork, not a warrant. They did not have a search warrant to enter private property without a warrant in hand. But thank you all for being on the live stream. That's all right, Hawk. I'll pass, brother. You come on up here and you go right in. Now, I've been inside many times through the front door, but I don't go through the back because that is not allowed. But take care of yourselves, and please take care of each other. EagleNick. On it. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.